Hello everyone and welcome to my first ever YouTube video and the start of my 10-minute Champions series where I'll be leading Manchester United back to Champions League glory. So for the first episode of the series we have the first game of the season, which is away against Everton. We haven't even played yet and we've already got off to a great start. Manchester City have drawn at home to Tottenham, which is fantastic for us. For the tactics we'll be using then, for the start of the season at least, we'll be using a 4-3-3 DM wide, using a custom vertical tiki-taka tactical style and an attacking mentality. We're using a sweeper keeper, attacking fullbacks, ball-playing defenders, a deep-lying playmaker in the defensive midfielder role, a Mezzala, an advanced playmaker, inverted wingers and an advanced forward. So if we have a look at the squad depth then, we have good squad depths all around the team, but there is some places I'd like to improve. We have David De Gea and Dean Henderson in goal. Sergio Romero and Lee Grant, I'm looking to move on as soon as possible. Bringing in an under-18s goalkeeper. I do like to use an under-18 goalkeeper as my third choice goalkeeper, just so they might have the potential to get some first team games and just to improve them. Our left backs then, Alex Telles, Luke Shaw, happy with those. With Brandon Williams there, can play there if he needs to. Defence centre then, Harry Maguire, Eric Bailey, Victor Lindelof, Marcus Rojo, Phil Jones, Alex Tuanzebe. We have 6 defenders there, and I'm happy with 2 of them. Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof will probably be our first choice centre backs. Eric Bailey and Tuanzebe. Tuanzebe, potential 3.5-star player. I'm looking to use them as the rotation cover options. And then Rojo and Jones, useless. I'm looking to get rid of them straight as soon as I can. I'll look to bring in a defender centre as soon as I can. Defender right, I'll be using Wan-Bissaka as my first choice and Brandon Williams as the cover on the right. We do have other players we can bring in if needs be. Defensive midfielders, we have Fred, Donny van de Beek and Nemanja Matic. I'll probably be playing Donny van de Beek and Nemanja Matic in that role, swapping between those two. In midfield, we have Bruno Fernandes, Paul Pogba, Fred, Scott McTominay, Donny van de Beek and Nemanja Matic. First choice here, no questions, Bruno Fernandes and Paul Pogba. We have Fred and Scott who will probably be rotation. Donny van de Beek and Nemanja Matic can play there as well. I'll be rotating through them if people get tired or injured. On the left then, first choice Marcus Rashford. Rotational cover we'll use probably Jesse Lingard. Anthony Martial can play on the left as well if we have Cavani up front and Rashford's injured. On the right then, we have a problem here. Bruno Fernandes is our best attacking midfielder right, which isn't good. We have Marcus Rashford play there. Mason Greenwood will probably be my first choice as Bruno's going to be playing in the midfield. Mason Greenwood, first choice with Juan Mata and Lingard as cover. Striker then, Marcus Rashford can play up front, but he'll be on the left. Edinson Cavani and Martial will probably be I'll be rotating between these two as my first choice striker. We do have Mason Greenwood. Igalo can play there as well. Mason Greenwood, I will eventually play him as a striker. He is a natural advanced forward with potential 5-star ability, so it would be silly for me not to eventually move him into the striker role, probably behind Martial when Cavani leaves, and once we get some attacking right midfielders in. So if we look at the friendlies we've played at the start of this season, then we've played 6 friendlies and we've won all 6. We have scored 4, 8, 14, 17, 20, 22 goals and have conceded 2, 1 against the Manchester United second team and 1 against Preston North End, while keeping a clean sheet at Bayern Munich and a clean sheet at AC Milan. So the tactics that I've set up and we're using for the start of the season, we've used for these friendlies, so I'm happy they're working. We'll keep it going for at least for now to see how they do at the start of the season. So let's look at the team for the first game of the season then. In goal we have David De Gea, Alex Telles, Maguire, Lindelof and Wan-Bissaka at the back, Matic, Fernandes and Pogba in midfield, Rashford on the left, Greenwood on the right, Martial up front. On the bench, we have Henderson, Bailly, Williams, McTominay, Van de Beek, Lingard and Cavani. So we get off to a good start of the season. I'll see you in the game. Here we are then in the first game of the season away to Everton. We just go into the dressing room and I expect a win today. I'm pumped for this, get them rallied up for today's game. Let's get straight into it. Straight away, Bruno Fernandes with a corner and Maguire scores. 2 minutes into the first season, we've already scored. Great corner, great header from Harry Maguire. Sadly, doesn't do that much in real life. 5 minutes on and James has a corner. Oh, cleared by Maguire though. Greenwood is free here, 2v2. Greenwood's on his own. Oh, good save by Olsen there. Can it be a repeat of the first corner? Bruno Fernandes, Harry Maguire. Oh, so close. So close. So great start, 3 minutes in, 1-0 up. Goal by Harry Maguire. Playing nice football here. Bruno Fernandes. Cleared by Mina though. If you're wondering then why I haven't shown you the transfer we've made in the first episode, it's because we haven't made any. I have disabled the first transfer window activity. It's a button and we've just gone 2-0 up with Rashford. It's the button you can press at the start of the game where sort of you disable the masking attributes button, and I use that just to challenge myself. It's a challenge between me and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in real life. We have had a transfer window. We've got Donny van der Beek, Edison Cavani, Telles, Pelestri. It's just a challenge to see if I can beat and do better than he's doing in real life, if I can make it out of the Champions League group stages. Can't speak. So yeah, I don't almost scores there. So I use it in sort of saves like these where just for a bit of a challenge really. I don't use it in my non-League to Legend series or Park to Prem series, whatever you call them, because it's quite hard to get out of the leagues at that stage anyway without having a first transfer window. So yeah, it's just mainly these types of series that I'll use that. Not too bad here. 2-0 up, nearly half time. Can we get a third? Martial Pogba. Oof, Pogba close again. Another corner to us. Lindelof. Oh, tipped over by Olsen. Almost a third. Great start here then. 2-0, almost a half time. Away against Everton. Chelsea are 1-0 up. Arsenal 2-0 up. It's unrealistic. But then half time, 2-0. Things are going. Let's see if I can pump fists. Things are going well, but capable of even better. Also noticed that Wan-Bissaka is on a yellow card. I always like to, for some reason, I like to just tell everyone to ease off tackles if they're on a yellow card. I don't never risk a red card in this game. I know some of the tactics that people put on the workshop, a lot of them have hard tackling, but I never really use it. It's too risky for a red card, and then you're massively disadvantaged in this game. Everton playing a bit better here, knocking the ball around nicely, but Greenwood's intercepted. Martial is free. He can get in. Easy shot, saved by Olsen. Currently third in the table. The game, Southampton 3-1 up. Good to see. It's around 60 minutes. This one I like to do sort of the first couple of changes. Everyone seems to be playing pretty well though, so I'm not really sure I'm going to make any changes at the moment. Keep it going as it is. I'm happy with it. Probably make some changes around 70 minutes. Calvert-Lewin almost gets a shot on goal there, hits the post. Calvert-Lewin again. I'm going to demand a bit more. They're starting to ease off now. Not happy with that. 70 minutes now. I'm going to pause it and do a few subs. We're going to do who's not playing too good. I'm going to bring Donny van der Beek on for Fernandes. Who else is? I never know how these players are doing their fair condition. I'm not sure what that's relating to. Is that 70%, 6%, 80%? I'll work on percentages. Don't like these new hearts, but I'll get used to them. Who else? I'll make another sub. I'm going to put... Yeah, Scott McTominay. I'm going to put Scott McTominay as a support ball wing midfielder. I do love a ball wing midfielder. And in support role, they actually get forward quite a lot, and they do have a few shots. So I do like that role. And Scott McTominay is very good at the role as well, so I do like using it. Alex Telles with a flat throw-in straight at the feet of the Everton player. Now Richarlison is in. Lots of players getting back. Love to see that. Wan-Bissaka with his heel off tackles doesn't go hard. Good to see. Core 8, they've pulled one back. Right, time to bring one more sub on. Who shall I bring on? I'm going to bring Cavani on for Martial. Martial's not been doing too... He's not got great stats. He's been leading the line well, but I'll bring Cavani on. See if he can do any better. 4 minutes to hold on now. I'm going to stick with the attacking mentality. That's how we play. Allen's in. Richarlison. Cleared off the line by Lindelof. Thank God. Maybe that's come back to haunt me, the attacking mentality. 2 minutes of extra time left. And the first win of the season. Made me sweat a bit there at the end. Still got a much better goal average than 2.11 against 1.06. We had 22 shots, 8 on target, 16 corners. The amount of corners this in-game is unreal. Possession 56% to 44. Not a bad game. Everton are a good team, so I'm happy with the win away there. Hands on hips, that was a good win for us. I hope you enjoyed the first episode of my 10-minute champion series. If you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next episode.